Hello, this is Riku558, and it's time for me to do a unboxing of the Strike Noir. So, here's a box, really large. Actually, just give me a second. Let's see. It's about the size of a larger master grade. Probably because back then Bandai decided to make larger boxes. That and the fact that these runners are pretty huge, so yeah. It was if we can use the camera here, tripod would work. You can see that it's the Gunpla 30th anniversary, so it has clear parts, as you saw in the I Got Package video. And there's the nice red border here showing its 30th anniversary. And then readjusting the camera, we get to see a nice shot of the Strike Noir dual wielding his handguns, I think, and shooting the crap out of his enemy, looking all badass and such. So, this side of the box, you get to see the same thing, and choking hazard. And then on this side of the box, we get to see the Noir Striker and all its little gimmicks. Has a sword, the front, the back, and his weapons. So he has a whip, or whatever that's supposed to be, two handguns, and 2 beam rifles, and then the Strike's beam rifle, and then several hands. On the other side, we get the action pose on an action base that uses the typical ones. Something about hand posability, I'll figure that out later. The ability to attach your handgun to the side armor, marking decals. The gimmick with the wings, I'll also figure that out later. Mechanisms like the arms, the shoulders. It's also showing off the inner frame. And then there's the clear parts right here. One arm, one leg, and then something in the wing I noticed. And sells for 4,500 yen, which according to current exchange rates, I'm pretty sure that's around $50-ish. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll probably annotate it and I'll put it up at current exchange rate. Anyways, let's get into the box. Oop. So the first thing we see is the B plate, actually, which has 2 colors. So there's the black and then a light gray. I guess you could call it an off-white, but then it's kind of both. And here you can actually see. Camera will allow me to focus on it. There we go. The lines on the face. You can panel line, pilot there, and also the stickers. I'm not going to use these blue ones. I'm pretty sure. And then there's more armor parts. It's the C-plate. Then there's the clear armor parts, which is exactly identical to the C parts, only clear. Then there's the A-plate. Yep, it's the A-plate with lots of yellow, orange yellow, and the V-fin, parts for the wings, the guns here. Scopes, I believe, here, and the eyes. Handle for the beam saber, I believe, and the beams for the no, not the beam saber, that ship sword on the wings, and then the blades for the wings. Here we have the eye plate with guns and various joints. Then here we have parts, obviously, for the wings. It's the plate for Q. Huh. So it's pretty interesting. It's Q. And then more inner frame stuff, probably recycled from the Strike, because the Strike Noir is a slightly modded version of the Strike. More parts that are most likely from the Strike. Yeah, I think these are. And then very little red parts. Face, the head, shoulder armor. Don't know where these go. Actually, I don't. Body and all that. Polycaps and more black parts. Wires for the weapon I mentioned earlier. More inner frame parts. I'm pretty sure these are leftovers from the Strike. They're not going to be used. And they also give you the old school Master Grade hands. Then there's more parts, rather large, for the Striker, the Noir Striker, that he comes with. I think this is entirely new. Yeah, this is entirely new. Lots more inner frame parts and crap load of hand parts like open palms, trigger finger hands, normal closed fist, I believe, somewhere in here, and then some more armor. And then last we have the manual. So let me use my camera and not swing the camera that way. Okay, so in the manual, it's just the typical Master Grade manual cover. Nice picture of the Strike Noir. And then your usual tips to build Gunpla, as in every Master Grade I've ever seen. And then parts list goes from A to K and then jumps to Q for no reason. So that was pretty interesting. And polycaps, we got the little order form here. I'm not going to bother showing you this because people have probably seen this a bajillion times for my other unboxings. So we got more updated Master Grade instructions where it shows the plates required and the really clear instructions. So that's about it. There's more stuff like that. And then what's this? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, let's see, and then parts for the arms, building the legs. Some nice color shot pictures of the Strike Noir. Looks pretty nice. And apparently this shows where it's from. It's some Gundam Seed Stargazer. And I'm pretty sure, I guess it's piloted by Phantom Pain, according to what it says here. Got a painting guide. And then colors. Continuing on, finishing the legs, building the waist, and then the Noir Striker pack, or unit. So building the Striker unit, continuing, and then we have the weapons, which is quite nice. Pretty simple. And then it shows how you can use the wires in multiple places. And then posing possibilities, like so. And then this has I think it's the marking guide for all the stickers and decals, I believe. Yep. And then here we have another front shot of the Strike Noir. All painted, I believe, and panel lined. Looks pretty nice. I do believe there aren't any yellow stickers, so except for the eyes, but that does mean that all the yellow you see here are parts. That means very little painting required. Unlike some other kits, like the crossbow that I'm about to build later, the yellow is actually yellow plastic. So if you want to paint that, it's going to be really easy. Because you just need to take out the specific yellow part and paint that whatever color you want. So that works. So that was the unboxing of the Strike Noir. Look forward to the review. I'll have it up in a few days if I can manage to do that. And I'll see you guys next time.